The views and opinions of this broadcast do not reflect the views and opinions of Armed Media, New Productions and its affiliates. Enjoy the show.
I'm a big fish in a small pond, got my days free and the nights long. I create my own reality, who I am is fine with me. As famous as I wanna be, who I am is fine with me. It's who I am, it's who I am.
Okay, and away we go. Here we go, everybody. We're coming in. Hi, it's Maria from What's the Story with Maria. How's it going, gang? I am so happy to be here. You know, Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Is my favorite hour of the week. We go live here on Armed Radio, armeddigitalmedia.com, Armed Radio Global. And we go live on the radio, as I said, armeddigitalmedia.com, Armed Radio Global. And we also come in Facebook Live with you folks, which makes me so happy. Already, Michael Bowe has joined us. Rena Crignali-Burgess, she is in Massachusetts. Hi, Rena. Giovanni LeDuc, she's in North Carolina. Hi, sweetheart. Kyle de Blasio in Jersey. Kate Greer, Chocolatina Q Dessert, she's out in Colorado. Bruce Tatarsky, hi, Bruce. He's in Massachusetts, married to my friend Susan Perry. Darcy Blakesley, she's out in Cali. Jeannie Craigie, she's in Massachusetts. Ed Kutu, Blade Salon, Rocky Hill, Connecticut. All right, oh my goodness, we have so many nice people. So Darcy is out in California. Darcy and I were texting. I just wanted to make sure she was okay. I know there's a lot of crazy stuff going on in California, and we love California. So we're sending our love to all our friends out there that are dealing with those earthquakes and aftershocks. Actually, my friend Michael Woolley sent me a video. He lives 100 miles from there, of an aftershock where vases were shaking on his table. It was so freaky. Lynn Portis, genius, has joined us. Last week, Lynn Portis and I did what I hope to be one of many shows. It was an all-request live show. It was Lynn's idea. It was hysterical. And Dom Giovanni has joined us. Dom, I have a special place in my heart for you tonight and your mom. So we just want to shout out to Dom and his beautiful mom in heaven, and sending love, Dom. You know I loved your mom. She was amazing. So we want to say that. So many beautiful people. We are surrounded by beautiful people here at this show. Whether you are in the studio or whether you are listening to us live out there on the radio waves, and or whether you're Facebook Live with us. It's just nice to have you here. Rizzo is by my side tonight. She's hanging out. I have treats in case she gets crazy, but Rizzo doesn't really get crazy. So we just, so tonight, what's tonight? It's episode 104, which means it's the completion of our second full year of shows. So give yourselves a round of applause. You have been coming back to watch What's the Story with Maria for 2 years. Can you believe that? So that's really great. We consistent 2 years. I've been doing the show. I had one interruption, and that was when I was on vacation in Italy, and the beautiful Silvana Mastrolia and Krista Piero were nice enough to step in and do my show. Although that show, Krista Piero, did terrorize my bobbleheads, and I wasn't too happy about that. But karma, as karma would have it, the Red Sox won the World Series. That's all I'm going to say. I truly believe that is probably the reason. So, but anyway, yeah, Darcy Blakesley just typed in, yes, thank you, they are freaky. So she's referring to the aftershocks, that it's just crazy. I've never experienced anything like that, Darcy, so I didn't know. And Michael just moved into his new home, which is beautiful, and was sending me pictures of different things, and then he sent me the video. He said, you're not going to believe this. And it literally, they were like this, dum, 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 on a table. It's like, oh my, that's an aftershock. So I hope everyone in California is great. Wow. Anyway, we love you. We have a lot of great Cali friends. Okay, so what's tonight going to be? You don't see anybody else but me here, right? Because it's just me in the studio, me and Rizzo, of course. And Stephen Daniello, our share chef from Fire Island, is calling in at 9:15. Now, let me tell you what I'm doing tonight. first of all, at some point, I'm going to recap and quickly run through all the beautiful people that have been on our show this year. It's been incredible. When I was going through my book, because I keep a log of all the shows, I just couldn't believe how many amazing people I had on the show and how many great fun experiences we had. So if you're watching from somewhere else, Facebook Live, like you had those with us and you were part of it because you commented and you showed up, and it changes the flow of the show. So it's not just me here in the studio and my guests. You're part of our show. So as I always say, we love and appreciate you, and I mean that with all my heart. So thank you. So what I wanted to say was the reason we're doing Stephen Daniolo, and I'm hoping Ryan Madigan can call in too, and I'll tell you why I chose these two guys. Because it's summertime. We're in full summer now. It's July 9th, and it's been really, really hot out, and it's just, I have the ACs on, which anybody that knows me knows I'm not an AC person. So if I have the AC on, it's hot. And it's summer. Like, summer is in full swing, so that our friends, like my friend Stephen Danielo, who usually lives in Jersey, is out in Fire Island. He has been for about a month now, and he'll be there for the whole season. So he's been posting amazing pictures, and Neil Sedaka was out there, who's our mutual friend, and all kinds of fun stuff. He's like, Stephen is a celebrity chef. So he had all these great posts, and I'm like, we got to get him to call in and just fill us in on what's happening out there, because if you can't get out to Fire Island, you might as well, have someone tell you what's happening out there. Fire Island, if you've never been to Fire Island, is in New York. It's on the east coast of Long Island, I believe, and you have to take a ferry there. So you go to Sayville, or I think the last stop, and then you take a ferry out there. If I'm wrong, somebody type in, but I think it's something like that. Lavinia is going to be out there. Now, let me just tell you about Lavinia is going to be out there in August. Oh, no, not Lavinia. Lavinia is going to be in the city, but Susie Camp and Lynn Portis have a show out there July 21st at the Sandcastle from 5 to 8. So if you are in Fire Island on July 21st, it's a Sunday, from 5 to 8, go to the Sandcastle and see Lynn Portis and Susan Campanero. Those are my buddies. They will be out there. So today I was walking around the neighborhood, walking Little Rizzo, and they're filming again in my neighborhood, which sometimes makes me crazy because you have to find a parking spot. But it's always fun. It's like, what are they filming now? So they've been filming In the Heights. I don't know if you know anything about In the Heights, but In the Heights was a musical on Broadway that was amazing. It was written by Lin-Manuel Miranda, and that is the same person that wrote, Rizzo wants to be on camera, the same person that wrote Hamilton. So he grew up in Washington Heights, where I live, and he wrote a beautiful musical called In the Heights. And it's just great. It's all about the people of this neighborhood. And it's just, the music is fantastic, the characters are fantastic, and Lynn was, of course, great. So I saw it on Broadway, but it's now they're filming the movie. So it's going to be a movie musical, and it's being filmed in my neighborhood. So that's really cool, except for the parking situation stuff. But you know what? How about this, Rizzo? How about a little treat? Rizzo is enjoying a salmon treat, and my paper stool. But anyway, all right. So before Stephen calls in, I do want to talk about a couple of other things very quickly. I want to just a shout out to the women's U.S. soccer team. Oh my God, how amazing was that? How great are those girls? Like, incredible, right? They just make you so happy. They make you feel proud to be American, and I love sports. I think sports bring us all together, and I just want a big shout out to the girls. Now, tomorrow in Manhattan, where of course I am, they're throwing a huge ticker tape parade for the women's soccer team. So that's going to be amazing. I believe it's downtown. I don't know if I'm going to get a chance to do that. I don't think so, but you never know. So tomorrow, if you're watching on television, you will know that that's where the girls are there, and that's where we are as well. Now, in the meantime, while we were talking, Michael Vaccaro checked in. Hi, Michael Vaccaro. He is in LA as well, and we were talking about those aftershocks, Michael. Now, funny enough, Michael was going to be on the show tonight because originally he was scheduled to be in New York, but he's not. And I'm sad about that. But, Michael, we are going to get you on another show. So next time you know that you're going to be in the city, please let me know. We got to get Michael Vaccaro on. Corey Crane has joined us. Corey Crane, of course, from Today's Ticks, which we love. We love Today Ticks. And Corey Crane is a big wig over there, and we love him. Suzanne Mason has joined us. Oh my God, Leo Romega has joined us, and he is going to be calling in at some point in our show, maybe like 9:30ish, because we did some great things this week with What's the Story with Maria. We're really like our third year. We're really like doing some fun stuff, so we want to let you know about that. Dom, thank you for writing that. That's so sweet. I love Dominic Giovanni and his mom. So anyway, we just shout out to Dom. Rena Cugnali is clapping. Thank you, Michael, for the congratulations. Maria Figliomeni, oh my goodness, my sweetheart friend from Morristown. She is my Italian sister from another mister. Darcy say we are due for a very large one. You are? Hoping everyone is getting prepared. Oh my God, how do you know? I guess they've been saying it on the news, right? What the hell? How do you even prepare for that? I guess food and stuff, but you got to take things off shelves. And I would forget it. My apartment would be ruined. Look at my shelves. Forget about it. That would not happen. I'd have to take everything off, and you know me, I'm not going to do that. Oh my God, Mandar Chick Magnet has joined us. Mandar was in the studio just a few weeks ago. It's getting hot in here. Yes, it is, Mandar. Yes, it is. No, I will not be taking off. No, thank you. Although I have been on a diet, and I'm going to stretch it one more week. I'm not going to kill myself here. One more week. My goal was to get into my pants. I have gotten back into my pants, and I bought a new belt. All right. So, mission accomplished. I just want to push it one more week. I'm pushing it one more week because I want to fit into my clothes for our gig at the New Leaf. Lynn Portis and I are doing a gig at the New Leaf Restaurant and Cafe, which is in the Cloisters up in Upper Manhattan. It's so beautiful in Fort Tryon Park. And it's July 19th. It's a Friday, so it's a week from this Friday. Lynn and I will be there from 6 to 8. So please make your reservations and come and see us. It's so much fun. There's no curry, just have a delicious dinner. They have delicious food up there. And just listen to us play and act crazy and all that stuff. Oh my God, Ryan Madigan has joined us. Thank you, Jesus. Because Ryan's going to call in about 9:40ish. And I'm very excited. Ryan, I know you're working by yourself tonight, that poor baby. He works like a dog. He's out there working by himself. And I think Justin hopefully can help you out a little bit. So they're going to call in. But who's this now? Share Chef Stephen Daniello. Oh my God. Stephen, are you there?
I'm here, Maria. How are you?
Oh my God, I'm so excited. Now, I like the volume that you're at, Stephen, because I have my AC on, so I'm going to need you to speak at that volume so they can hear you on the radio. First of all, thank you for calling in. I know how busy you are, honey bunny.
Oh, but you always know I make time for you.
I know you do, and I appreciate that. And so, Stephen, first of all, you went to the dentist today in the city and then took the ferry back. Unbelievable. How do you do it? I don't know. But you did it. He got home in time.
I'm here on the couch. My shoes are off, and I'm going to relax.
I love this.
I've got a day and a half off.
Oh my God, that's like a crazy amount of time for a chef, right?
It is. But I will still do other things. I've got the house to worry about and get ready for the weekend, and I've got new parties to book. But at least I can sit down and do it all on the computer or, email or phone calls. At least I can sit out of the kitchen.
I know, honey. So listen, I know that I love your posts, by the way. Thank you for all your posts. I just feel like I'm there with you.
That's what it's meant to do. I want everybody to be with me at all times.
I love that. Now, a lot of people do know you, Stephen, but for people in the listening on the radio or on Facebook that don't know who you are, tell everybody who you are and where you are and what you do so that we can all know who you are.
Hi, everybody. My name is Share Chef, celebrity Share Chef Stephen Daniello. I'm in the Pine Island Pine. I do private homes, celebrities, big events, and in the winter I'm in New York, but I do travel. I am a mobile caterer.
A mobile caterer. So that means if you have a big event coming up Stephen can come to you, and he does exquisite work. I mean, I've seen these things that you do, Stephen, and they're epic.
Well, thank you. I enjoy it. I have a big one coming up for 4,000 people on July 27th on the beach.
What?
Yeah, it's an annual beach party. It's called the Pines Party. We just did the 40th anniversary. The first 20 years it was called the Beach. And then the last 20 years was called Pines Party. So it's a tradition out here. It starts around 11, 12 o'clock at night on the beach with all dancing and famous DJs and celebrities.
That sounds amazing.
And it goes till 6 a.m.
Oh, I can imagine. So the sunrise comes up. That's how you know the party's over, right?
Exactly. And they all walk out together. It's a long trail down the beach. They walk into the sunset.
Oh, my God. That's so beautiful. Stephen, I just want to let you know that Leo has already posted officialsharechef.com.
Thank you, Leo. Leo Rodriguez!
Oh my God, I love this. The famous channel of Leo Rodriguez. I did notice that you two were flirting on Facebook. That was a little crazy. I saw that.
Yes, and I love your introductory video today. Oh, I just shared it.
Okay, well, that's Leo. Leo does all that, and he's going to call in after you and let us know. Leo's been doing some amazing things. That's why I had to promote him from accidental intern to accidental assistant. He is now on the payroll. So if you anybody out there, if you ever need some promo work done, Leo's your guy. But let's get back to Stephen for now until Leo calls in. Stephen, I saw in your post that our mutual friend Neil Sedaka was there with you and enjoying many, many delicious meals. Tell me about that.
Well, Neil comes to Cherry Grove every year for 4th of July. There's an event called The Invasion, and I'll just give a brief history. 48 years ago, 2 drag queens walked into the Pines from Cherry Grove, and they were refused service because it was a male gay place with no women and no drag queens, no lesbian, and they were refused service. So the 2 drag queens went back to Cherry Grove and filled the boat with, at the time, 30 drag queens. And they invaded the Pines during low key.
Okay. They invaded it with fabulousness, and that's the beginning.
Yeah. And this has grown to over 300 to 500 drag queens on a ferry coming into the Pines every year on 4th of July. And Neil loved it. By the way, he asked about you. He was so cute.
I love him.
He said, Stephen, I'm so sorry. I didn't even remember that was you on the radio. He goes, it didn't hit me till later. I said, yes, I know. You and Maria were hogging all the airtime.
I know. It's true. That was true. You were very patient with me that night, Stephen. Thank you. Because
you're welcome.
It's funny because when I see you guys together in pictures, I know he loves you to pieces. So anyway, that night I wanted to. He was very chatty, which I love. And Neil can call in anytime. If you're listening, Neil Sedaka, you can call in anytime. Actually, I think he has a new album coming out, like really soon. Really soon.
Oh yes, and he is touring. As a matter of fact, his time out here has become less and less. When I first met him, he was staying a full week, 6 or 7 days, and now he's down to like 3. But it was very hard. I invited him to the front. Now, you know who Franz Jolie is, right?
Franz Jolie, yes.
Yeah, she became famous. The Pines Fire Island made her famous over 48 years ago when she was 16 years old with her hit song, Come to Me. And I knew Neil was going to be in town, and I thought it would be great to bring the 2 together.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so there are pictures coming up now. The pictures are being released little by little.
I can't wait.
Neil, you'll see them. They're starting to pop up. A few popped up today. But Neil said to say hello to you.
Oh, I love Neil. Say hello to Neil. He's gone now, though, right?
Oh, yeah, he left on Sunday. But, Neil is 83 now or something.
I can't believe that. He looks amazing.
Yes, and he's a little, I guess we're all getting that too, but he was like that lovely woman on the radio. What was her name again?
He's so cute.
Yes, and then he apologized to me for, not realizing it was me. But that's okay. Listen, when he came out and he couldn't stop eating, he was like, Steven, this is
What did you make, Steven? What did you make that day?
Oh, I did a beautiful tortellini summer salad.
Oh, nice.
With, marinated artichokes, red onions, olives.
Beautiful.
And a nice vinaigrette. I did a frittata, spinach and cheese frittata. I did a mini quiche and a beautiful shiitake rice salad.
Wow.
And chicken piccata, Maria. Come on, Italiano.
Oh, my God. That sounds everything you just, especially, everything that you just described sounds delicious.
Well, I got to say, it was. There was magic in the food that day.
Yeah, I can imagine. And now, what are you making for the big party of 4,000? What are you going to make for that day?
Believe it or not, that's a little bit easier. So you've been to a carnival, you've been to a beach party. I really don't want to get involved in grills or anything. And I started out really, really big with like 7 items on the menu. And I brought it down to 4. Now I do make, for this party, I do make my own homemade macaroni and cheese balls. I bread them, fry them. They went. I ran out of them last year.
I can't imagine that you would have any of those left over. People are probably stuffing them. The drag queens are probably stuffing them in their purses to take home. I would be.
Yeah.
My grandmother would be. My grandmother used to do things like that.
Oh, yeah. So they're coming back. Last year I did taquitos, but I had to go all the way to New Jersey to get them because they were handmade, and I'm not doing that again this year. But so I do pulled pork sandwiches, pulled pork sliders with a homemade coleslaw.
Oh, I love that.
There's 2 items that I buy because it's easier and it's faster. Usually only with 4,000 people.
Yeah.
So I do a traditional corn dog on a stick.
Corn dog. That's great.
Yeah.
That's
like
great.
You would get on the boardwalk in Coney Island,
Yeah, I love it. It's so summer. That's why I wanted you to call in today, because we're in summer and you're representing that. So I love that you're doing that.
Oh yeah, and I've been doing big pool parties. I did a beautiful grilled salmon with a mango salsa last week.
That sounds beautiful. That sounds
Yeah,
so
nice
good.
expression. Yeah. And I'm getting a lot more clients this year, and parties are coming in, and the house is booked. Did you see the picture with all the boys at my house?
I saw you're very popular. You're surrounded by beauty there. I saw that. I saw that. It's amazing. And how do you continue to work and not be distracted is beyond me. So you get a special reward for that, for staying focused.
Thank you. Yes.
All right.
But,
so what are you doing now? You're just relaxing for a day and a half?
Yes, we just finally got the house back together as of yesterday. I have a wonderful houseboy who really keeps this place in tip-top shape. In the city today, and he's finished. And I just got back, and he's off tonight and tomorrow.
All right.
And now, he'll pop in. Well, he lives here, but he's still down about with his friend. But so tomorrow I will do the inspection of the rooms and add my finishing touches.
Okay.
And in between, I will work on menus, and I will reach out to new prospective clients, but I will go lay by the pool for a while. The minute my head or my eyes start to feel heavy, I take a break.
Yeah, that's good, though. That's great, Stephen. Well, listen, I want to thank you for calling in and making, I know you had a hustle to get back out there in time, and I really appreciate it.
Oh, my pleasure. I love you, Maria.
I love you too, sweetheart. And thanks for posting all those beautiful pictures, and keep doing it. You're bringing summer to us, those of us that cannot vacation right now. So thank you so much.
Well, stand by. There's a hell of a lot more coming.
I know, honey bunny. All right, talk soon. Thank you, Stephen.
You're welcome. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Bye, Stephen. All right, that was Stephen Daniello. Amazing. He is such an amazing chef, and I can't believe the enormity of the tasks that this guy has to deal with. And can you imagine cooking for 4,000 people? Now, all right, Leah's going to call in soon. But in the meantime, yeah, Leo's going to call and tell us all this stuff that's happening. And Ryan, I'm hoping that Ryan can call in at 9:45. Ryan, is it looking promising? So first I want to say hi to everybody that's checked in that I didn't get a chance to say hi to. George Penny, Jean Simpson Dunn. Yes, Rizzo is so cute. She's sleeping now. Now she's out like a light. It's very funny. Dogs are funny. Karen Vergano. Hi, Karen Vergano. How are you, sweetheart? I believe she's in Pennsylvania. Liz Goldenberg. Isabella Roskowski, who is really my cousin Marisa. Hi, Marisa. I miss you. I wish you lived here, Marisa. We have to just get together more often because it's more fun when you're around. Laura Nelson Gilson has checked in. I believe she's in Massachusetts still. Annette Zito, what's up, Annette? All right, John Pandish. Hi, John Pandish. How are you, sweetheart? George Hernandez, he's in Miami. Okay, who else? I just want to get everybody. Thomas Lineman is checking in from Southie. That's short for South Boston, which is the Irish section of town. The North End is the Italian section of town. So Southie and the North End, we used to be rivals, but we get along great now. Joe Gulla, he's a famous playwright. As you know, Joe has been jet-setting all over the country in different outfits in black. He's always wearing black. I'm like that too, Joe. I'm partial to black. And he's just been everywhere. He was in Alaska, for the love of God. And then he was patted down at the airport, I believe, many things. Today somebody said Joe Gulla's suitcase was the most beautifully packed suitcase ever. That person is flirting with you, Joe. I hope you know that. I finally figured this out. Hello, okay. And you, yes, thank you, Joe. You see, I am moisturized because yesterday you saw my video, my Rodan and Fields skincare video, because you know I sell Rodan and Fields, and I love it, and I use it. That's how I have this youthful glow. Thank you for noticing, Joe. Yes. And right before my show, I put on these magical products, and I look like I've reversed aging. It's my little secret. Krista Piero, we love Krista Piero. Krista Piero, Susie Camp and I just finished a film, and it got accepted into 2 film festivals. The Real Recovery Film Festival in LA, which I believe is October 5th, if I'm not mistaken. We're going to be out in LA, me and Susie and Chris. And Judy's going to be out at the same time, so we're all going to be out there. Darcy, we got to get together. Michael Woolley's going to be with us as well. We made a film. It's really funny. It's called the No Matter What Club, and it got accepted into the film festival out there. And then it's coming back to New York, November 3rd. It's going to be at the Quad Cinema. It's a 40-minute film. It's really funny. I think it's really funny. It's just crazy. It's just me and Susie and us being crazy. So that's November 3rd. So Leo, if you are listening, my friend, Tony Garcia's checked in. Why don't you call us? Sarah Rex says, hi, Sarah Rex. Are you in Colorado now, Sarah? She's an incredible singer that used to come downtown and sing. She was at Ellen Stardust. Oh, my God, what a singer Sarah Rex is. Yes, Darcy Blakesley has to come because Krista Piero really likes you, Darcy. He thinks you're cute. So you have to meet up with us. Jeannie Craigie. Okay. Oh, there was no sound before? Jeannie? Oh, no. I guess you can hear us. All right. So, Leo. Oh, my God. Look who's calling in. Leo, are you there?
I am here reporting in for Judy.
Oh, my God. Leo, this is so exciting. Now, listen, I got to tell everybody. I told everybody, but I'll tell you again. Leo, my accidental intern, has earned the spot of being a permanent member of this crew, and he has been hired as the official, What's the Story with Maria, official accidental assistant. Congratulations, Leo. You earned it.
Thank you very much.
Above and beyond with those promos. Now, I got to tell you guys, I don't know if you know this, Leo, does these amazing promos, but he doesn't just do them for fun. If you have a company or something you want to promote, a show or something that you want to get out there, Leo makes these amazing promotional videos, and also just does great social media stuff and makes posters and all that stuff. So if you need that for your company or for your show or for whatever you're doing, get a hold of Leo. He's easy to reach on Facebook, and I don't mind sharing Leo. It's okay. I'm okay like that. Now, Leo,
He's my pimp, so pimp me out every once in a while.
I have to, Leo. I cannot just keep you in the closet in our show to myself. It's
Nobody
not
puts
fair.
baby in the corner.
It's not fair. Nobody puts Leo in the corner. Is right. Leo, tell everybody what you've been working on for What's the Story with Maria, because it's really cool stuff. Go ahead, honey.
Well, we have Instagram. All of our Instagram, most of our episodes, we have this chronological order. I think it's backwards to forwards, though, of all the episodes and all the guests. We can go through there and we'll start tagging people, but it's easy if you follow What's the Story with Maria on Instagram.
Okay, so let
Then
me
we
just
can-
stop you for a second. So, Leo did start our Instagram page. Please, please, please go and like it. You would make our day. And he's really taken so much time to put detail, and he freezes the frames of the show, and he's posting them up on Instagram. So go and like What's the Story with Maria on Instagram, and you can see all our shows. And as Leo said, then he will tag you as he goes. But first, he's going to get everything up there. You got to remember, it's 104 episodes. It's a lot of work. It's 2 years' work.
And we haven't even started on the food.
Right. So tell them, this is so exciting, about the YouTube channel, Leo.
Oh my goodness. So we have, I'm a little overboard today. I said I was only going to put up a couple, but I put up, I think, 6 episodes today. So now we have What's the Story with Maria, episodes 1 through 15 up on YouTube today.
Okay, so we have started a YouTube channel for What's the Story with Maria. So right now, he has to upload 104 episodes, so that's going to take a while. But 1 through 15 is already up there. So if you have enjoyed our show and you say to yourself, oh, you know what, I wish I could go back and watch episode whatever, you could definitely watch it on my Facebook page if you go to my videos. That's fine. You can do that as well. But how easy is it that you can now go to YouTube, type in What's the Story with Maria, of course, subscribe to her. Just click, and then subscribing means that you can just get them all the time. I believe it's free. And then you can watch any episode you want, anytime you want. So that's really fun.
Anytime that when you subscribe, anytime that we post one of the episodes and we revisit it, you'll be alerted to it, and so you can go back and learn. There's some great I'm listening to these shows as I'm putting them up again, and I'm having such a great time, starting with the Musing app and learning about all these hints and things that people do to keep themselves going in the arts and to pursue, whether it's painting or writing or there's such great tidbits and great advice that we share with each other, and it's all coming through What's the Story with Maria, and I love it. I'm revisiting them all. It's a lot of fun.
Leo, you're so sweet to say that. Thank you so much. That is the mission of my show. The mission of my show is to interview and celebrate creative people. I always say the reality of living, thriving, and surviving as a creative person, whether you're in New York City or somewhere else. And, we just last night I had some customers at the bar that we were talking about this. Hold on. Let me take a second because Ryan is typing something. Maria, I love you. Ryan, are you going to be able to call in? I hope so. Joseph Hunter is... So, Ryan, can you call in at 9:45? And if you can't, if you have to call in earlier, call in earlier. We can always have Leo call back. But I cannot call in. Oh, need to reschedule. Okay, P-Town craziness. That's okay, Ryan. We completely understand. So, just stay on, Leo. Stay on the phone, okay?
I'm here.
So I'm going to...
that's where the boys are.
Yeah, that's true. So, Leo, I'm sorry, continue to say what you were saying about... I just think it's so sweet what you said about watching the shows again. That's what I've been trying to do. I started off with one show, and now it's 104 shows, and I just want to... That's my mission, to bring all these wonderful people that happen to be my friends out there where everybody can see them and enjoy them, and let people know about what they're doing and how they stay afloat. And you're a songwriter and a playwright, and it's not always easy to keep your chin up.
No, it's not. It's really hard, and it's great that not only do you have but there's one of my favorite episodes is when you talk about what places in New York that are closing down. And there were so many great call-ins that night of people that remembered New York from the 80s and 90s and all the clubs and all the things you guys are going through. And there's such great history and stories with it. And then, not to mention the food, and we got to get Mandar ready with all the recipes.
Oh my God!
And all the food.
That's gonna be a whole other thing. Tonight I made special food too. Yeah, I was going through the logs because I keep a book for every year, and so this book now is closed. Tonight is the last episode of the second year, so I have to start a new book, which is amazing. But I do keep these logs, and who knows, maybe one of these days, we'll have a What's the Story with Maria recipe book. I know that there is another Maria.
That catalog's going to go to the Smithsonian. That's what's going to happen with that book.
I hope so. Yeah, we'll have to call it What's the Story with Maria, because there is another Maria Gentili that is a chef. Can you believe that? That has a cookbook, but my friend Brent McGee was telling me he has it downloaded to his iPad. He said he believes that this woman was from like the turn of the century. Oh, oh my God, Ryan Madigan. Leo, I'll have you call back. Let me get Ryan. Okay.
I'll call you back.
All right, bye, honey. Ryan! Wait, honey. Oh my God, Ryan! Are you there?
I'm there. Can you hear me?
Oh, yes, I can. I can't believe you called. Honey, I know you're busy. What's happening over there? Where are you working?
Calling you from the Post Cafe and the Tammy Brown show.
The
Tammy
Post
Brown from RuPaul's Drag Race is on stage right now.
Oh, but who's on stage?
Tammy Brown from RuPaul's Drag Race.
Oh my God, Tammy Brown from RuPaul's Drag Race is on stage right now at the Post Office Cafe. Are you working there now?
I am. We have 3 to 4 shows a night. The craziness is starting to really fill in.
Yeah.
I got to get you here.
Oh my God, honey. I know you're really busy, so if you got to go, I know you got to go. I don't want to keep you too long.
No problem. I told everybody I had to make a fast phone call, and they're watching on their phones right now.
Okay,
so.
and it is a fast phone call. We don't want to hog you because we know that you're busy.
No problem.
So when I think of Provincetown, Ryan, I always think of you because you are out there every season. You go out there early. Is Justin out there with you, honey?
Justin is. He's actually up here. He does weekends. He teaches full-time in the city.
Yeah.
And in the preseason and off-season, he teaches. But the place where you came up last, where I was general manager of JD and Saki.
Yeah.
He's up there full-time for July and August. He's working 18-hour days right now. We're in a lull right now. 4th of July usually goes right into, how every week's a theme week here.
Yeah.
So usually we go from 4th of July directly into Bear Week number 1, which is just pure craziness.
Yeah.
But we're getting a lull this week, so Bear Week isn't starting until the end of the week, so we have a little bit of a quiet week ahead of us, which is nice. It gives everybody a chance to regroup and, fix things.
And Provincetown is busy until, September, easily, right? Packed to the walls.
Easily through. No. We're busy right through Halloween.
Wow.
Right through October 31st now. You get your slower weeks, but now we have, sort of like what Key West had and what they developed was they were getting a lot more bus tours and cruise ships. Well, we're now getting the bus tours and we're now getting the cruise ships in here. That is not the large-scale cruise ships, but we do have quite a few that dock right here. I'm actually looking at one docked on the water right now. And, so that keeps town relatively busy. But also, depending on what theme week it is, you know what to expect.
Yeah, I've been there on different weeks, and it's amazing. It's really Provincetown to me is the most magical place because it had such a place in my heart. Actually, Mario Cantone just popped on, and Mario, I want to thank Mario because Mario Cantone and Gene Simpson Dunn were the first people that ever introduced me to Provincetown. And I think I was 17.
Mario has quite a history here in P-Town.
Well, Mario's, of course. I mean, I wonder, Mario, are you playing out in P-Town anytime soon? But I know he's doing a lot of things right now. He's super busy. But Mario introduced me to that beautiful, beautiful little peninsula, and it's just changed my life. Changed my life.
It's incredible the people we get here now. It's incredible how it still really is truly one of the most magical spots, like you said, because you can just come here, be what you are, who you are, do what you want, and nobody cares.
Right. And
nobody cares. Nobody judges. A couple weeks ago, I walk out to
and one of my servers was not here yet, so I walk up to the table, and it was Kathleen Turner sitting there reading her script
Exactly.
for an upcoming show she was doing.
Yeah.
And, just sitting there, having a nice tea, talking to the guys at the other tables. We get it's such a small town that no matter how big, you're just one of us.
Yeah, and when I first started going to Provincetown with Mario, I remember it was like Divine. Believe it or not, Divine was staying at the same place we stayed at the Pilgrim House. I don't even think it existed. And Divine was staying there, and I didn't even know much about who Divine was. But it was...
Divine was a local legend.
Right.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
And John Waters, I was there a couple of summers ago, was just riding his bike down the street. It's just the way it is there. It's like where people vacation, and like you said, they can be themselves. Craig Russell, who was like one of the first people that did all that kind of stuff. I remember Mario introduced me to Craig Russell. It's just like things I didn't know anything about back then. At 17, you don't know much. And
I've been here. It's hard to believe. I came here. I took Justin, my partner, on a vacation here. Almost 20 years ago, and I went out for a walk, and I took a job, and I came back, and I said, well, I got offered a job, and that was that.
That's it. You've been there for 20 summers.
All these years, we still keep coming back, and I skipped out. I went to Fire Island for a year, and it wasn't the same. Yeah, well,
I think that you're either a Fire Island person or a P-Town person.
Oh, absolutely. I agree with you 100% with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
But it's just another thing that there are so many people that have started doing, when we started doing shows and bookings here over the years. We've had some of the biggest names in Broadway. Bernadette Peters, Cheetah Rivera, you name it, they've been here.
Megan Hilty, who I love.
I got to give a shout out to my girl, Linda Eder. She used to sell out Town Hall non-stop, and now she performs 2 to 3 nights a week at the Crown and Anchor.
Unbelievable.
Summers to come back, a smaller venue. Leslie Jordan is here tonight. He's performing at the Crown and Anchor. Deborah Messing's coming in, I believe, 2 weeks.
That is
so it's incredible.
Wow! One of these years, I'm going to get my act together. I'm gonna come and visit you and do a show out there.
Oh, Maria, it's about time. You need to get back up here.
I know, honey. What happens is I just get crazy busy with work and I can't do it, but I really miss it. And when we came there, we stayed at the Sea Glass Inn, which I cannot say enough about. It's the Bradford.
It's one of the most beautiful properties in Provincetown.
Absolutely, and I think it's quite reasonable. So.
It really is. It really is. You need to get up here and we should do a show.
I know.
What do you think?
I know. I've got to get it together.
Post Office Cafe. And
you guys are probably booked all the way. I'm going to call you in the off time. We'll talk about it. I gotta get up there. All right, Ryan.
You too.
Okay, listen. I love you. I'm so happy that you were able to call and you made my night.
I am too. It's so good to do this.
And I love you and I miss you very much. And thank you so much, honey bunny.
I miss you as well. I love you and keep going. You're doing a great job with the show.
Thanks, honey. So if people want to go see Ryan Madigan, he's at the Post Office Cafe, which is famous. It's on Commercial Street. You'll find it. Best breakfast ever. I love their breakfast.
You.
Oh, I love you too, sweetheart. Talk soon.
Talk to you soon, hon. Bye now.
Okay, bye, honey. All right, that was Ryan Madigan. He's such a funny guy. One night, it was me, Judy, Ryan, and Justin in a diner, and I don't think I ever laughed that hard we couldn't stop laughing. Like, that's what happens with these great friends. All right, so Mario did pop on. Mario, I want to thank you, my buddy, for introducing me to Provincetown all those years ago, 40 years ago. It did. It changed my life. I saw things I had never seen and opened my eyes to just this wonder of a world of entertainment and expression and incredible people. So thank you for that. Fran O'Neill has popped on. We love Fran O'Neill, my favorite living artist ever. Oh my God, Fran, the stuff you've been painting. I mean, all the stuff you paint is amazing, but that last painting with the white and the blue and I want to dive in that painting and just like swim in it. Go and look up Fran O'Neill. She's an incredible artist. You're not going to believe this stuff. Okay, so I want to do my food, okay? So, and then maybe we'll have Leo call back in, but Okay, I'm going to do the section of our show called "Go Ahead, Keep Eating." All right, so what did I make tonight? Now, I've been on a diet, and I just, as I said, I'm not going to be on this diet forever, just a little while, maybe 2 more weeks. I just want to get in my pants. That's it. I want to fit into my good pants. All right, so what did I make tonight? Because I'm trying to keep my carbs low. But that doesn't mean that you don't eat delicious food. Look at this. This is just for me. I cook like this for myself. This is sole. So filet of sole, which I love. And filet of sole. And what I did was I marinated it for a little bit in white wine, lemon, Old Bay, and dill. Oh, and a bay leaf. I threw a bay leaf. I marinated it for about an hour. And look at how good that looks. Oh, my God. And then I sliced up some nice red onions and sauteed that in. And then butter. Because on this diet I can have butter, a lot of butter. So butter, and I've kind of, not so much fried it as much as poached it. So it's super, super soft and delicious. And then in butter and garlic, I just made some nice vegetables. So I have broccoli, carrots, cauliflower, and zucchini and green beans. I got like a medley at the store. So that's what I'm having for my protein and vegetables. Right, not bad. I can handle it. 1 more week. And then, what did I make myself for a salad? Because you know I do love salad. A spinach salad with cherry tomatoes. I took some more of those red onions because I love them. And then I fried up some bacon. So it's kind of like a BLT salad. And blue cheese dressing I threw right on. Doesn't that look delicious? Smells so good. I'm going to eat that. Now, for dessert, because everybody knows me, I love dessert, and that's what I miss the most on this diet. But this is what I can have, and I'm going to enjoy it. Delicious cantaloupe. Am I going to eat all that? I don't know, but I love cantaloupe. Kind of reminds me of my Uncle Joe, Rena's dad. Your dad always had delicious melon around the house. So I think of him when I see melon sliced up like this. So I'm going to have that. And now that's what I made for dinner tonight. It looks good. Yes, Leo, bacon. So now, Leo, why don't you call back? Because what I'm going to do while I have Leo with me, and I don't even know if I have enough time, but I'm going to, as quick as I can, read through our list of all the people we had on this year. It's pretty cool. So yeah, Leo and I started a YouTube channel for What's the Story with Maria. Leo's got 15 episodes up there. And please go like us on Instagram. Okay, What's the Story with Maria? And follow us on Instagram because Leo is posting all the stills of all the shows. And what I'm going to start doing this year, in my third year of the show, is I'm going to start taking pictures of the food that I make and posting that as well, so that you can see some of the dishes that I make. And if you want to make them yourself, you can. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, Leo, if you decide to call in, fine. If you can't, no problem. But I'm going to start reading the names of people that we had on this show. I also saw Law and Order out there. Law and Order is my very favorite drag performer. My very all-time favorite. Ladies, I don't care if you get mad at me. Lauren's my favorite. That's all I'm going to say. All right, so I saw that you're out there, sweetheart. Oh, Leo's calling in. Here he is. Leo Roya! Hi, baby. All right, so you're back with me. Just stay there. I'm going to read, and if you think, if you want to jump in and say anything, you can. But I'm going to quickly try to read through all the people that have been on our show this particular year. So we started the show with my family in Boston. We started that second season, and that, of course, we had Ron and Rena Berge. We had my sister Carla, my cousin Marisa, Gina and Joyce Savino, Rob and Ron Crugnali, my Uncle Nick, Angelica, Gia, and Isabella, are millennials.
St. Anthony.
And what, honey? And St. Anthony.
St. Anthony.
Yes, of course. And then we had Chris Dilly, Liz Lark Brown, Lena Katrakis, Sean Harkness on another episode, Natalie Douglas and her cute husband, Billy Joe Young. Then the episode that you and Mandar seemed to like the best was the Vanishing New York episode.
Yeah, I liked that one, and I also liked the one where we talked about Hanukkah.
Thank you for saying that, because that was one of my faves too. It kind of flew under the radar, but it was a really sweet episode. So,
with Dr. Judy, right?
yeah, so
that.
I'm doing these in sequence. Let me see. Dana Joel Nicholson, so I don't forget them. And then we called, Gene Simpson called in. Dana Joel is, Nicholson is my neighbor, my amazing neighbor next door. And that was a Midwest focus show, because he's from the Midwest. And Gene Simpson Dunn called in. She was from Illinois. And then Shauna Jurgensen called in from Kansas City. So that was really cool. On the West Coast focus, that next show was you. You were my co-host. And
that's right.
And Paul O'Halloran called in.
Terry Ray.
That's right. That's right. Paul O'Halloran called in from Palm Beach. And then I was in Italy with Judy, and who ran my show but Chris DiPiero and Silvana Mastrolia. And they were amazing.
That was the bobblehead night.
That was the night that Chris kind of abused the bobblehead. I mean, whatever. As a Yankee fan, he was stressed out. I get it. Now the Yankees are doing great this year. God bless them. They're doing great. They're in the lead. And I'm not as... I think that's great. Of course, I'm still a Red Sox fan. But I would never take a bobblehead of the Yankees at Chris's house and abuse it like that. I wouldn't do it. So karmically, what happened was the Red Sox won the World Series because Chris did that. I truly believe that. All right, so next episode, I came back from Italy, and I was all about Italy. And so I had Cheryl
Right, you had the family on, right?
No, I had Cheryl Orsini on, because she's married to Massimo Cusado, and she was back from Italy. And so we talked about all things Italian. That was really nice. The next week, I had the Santors of Paramus on. Then I had Jennifer Pace and Elliot Roth on. That was a jazz-focused show. Then Judy came on. Judy Mesa came on as our political analyst. And Bobby Kent.
Senator Judy, my representative.
Your representative. You always said that Judy should run for office. I think that's what she eventually will do. She's gearing up. She's taking her LSAT this week, I believe.
Yeah, she's fierce at it. Don't get in an argument with her.
Yeah, don't get in an argument with Judy. You're not going to win. Just step aside. Let it go. So Bobby Kent called in that night from Tennessee, and Marisa Raskowski called in. She is our Massachusetts political consultant out there. So Joe Gulla, next week, Joe Gulla, famous playwright, and Massimo Cusato, famous Italian percussionist.
Now, Joe is posting tonight that we better watch out on YouTube, because his following and Massimo's following are going to flood What's the Story with Maria and just make her popular. So
really? That would be amazing. I would love that. That would be incredible.
Me too.
All right, so let me see where we were. Joe. Okay, so the next week, Shanna Sharp co-hosted with me, and her dad called in. He was really cute. He owns a distillery in Alabama called John Emerald Distillery. So we talked about that. The next week, we had Nicola Irvasi and Kevin Albert.
Mare Nostrum Elements.
That's right.
Correct?
Yes. Very good, Leo.
They were very good. They were very inspiring about their art and what they do.
Yeah, they're really, really dedicated to what they do. And they also, take good people with them. They really promote, they really help other artists. And I really admire that. The next week we had a holiday kickoff show. It was Anthony Fett was my sidekick on the holiday kickoff show.
That's right.
The next week we have David Raleigh, jazz pianist, and singer and actor Jay Rivera, who, by the way, everybody loves Jay. Jay Rivera next week is going to be on the show with Jackie. Dr. Jackie is coming back. She's Lynn's daughter. She called in last week, but...
Oh, that's right, she did.
She did, but it was hard to hear her because I don't know, it just wasn't a good connection. But she's going to be on the show next week with Jay Rivera, and we're going to launch our third season with a health and wellness. She's going to be our medical, and Jay's going to be our nutrition and health and fitness guy. So I'm looking forward to that.
Jay takes his shirt off, right?
Stop that right now. Stop that right now. All right. And then we had Annette Zito and Dominic Puba came on. That was a totally hysterical episode. Dominic and Annette were hysterical. Then we had the Hanukkah special, the one that you liked so much. And I loved it. Dr. Judith Chusig called in and explained what Hanukkah was, which was really amazing. It was a historical lesson for me. And Lori Goldman Mendez, who is my sweet friend that I've known for 30 years, who runs a dance school out in New Jersey, and she is Jewish and talks about all the specialties, the wonderful things that they cook at Hanukkah. Then the next week, Jackie Woolley and Stephen Schmidt came in, and they talked about
actors from the Actors Club.
Yep, their studio, Six Legions Media, which they do videos for actors' reels. So Six Legions Media, if you want to get an actor reel, Jackie Woolley and Stephen Schmidt do amazing work. The next week was
that guy, that other guy. What's his name? Coffee. Is Coffee?
Oh yeah. Then there was Bill Goffey. That's right. Oh my goodness. I'm going to start going faster because we're getting short on time. Okay, so.
Okay.
All right. So now, who did I miss? The next week, then we had Bill Goffey. He came on for a Christmas episode. That was a blast. We sang. The next week, one of my favorite episodes that will go down in history: Christmas at the Raskowskis. And we have decided with the Raskowskis that we're going to make it a yearly thing. We have to. It was so much fun. And then, let me see. Then we had the musicians' party, which was a blast. Of course, Jeffrey and Stephen were there. John Bronston and Frank. All kinds of great people. And then the next week was Stephen Daniello was here, and then Neil Sedaka called in. That was an amazing episode.
That's right.
He is the cutest thing. Then we had Kelvin Moonlow and Terry Ray. That was a great episode. Jackie Marushak, Mark Aaron James, Phyllis Pastori and John Bronston, Fran O'Neill and Richard Koch. They were our visual artists. Yep. Richard Skipper joined us the following week, which was such a fun episode. I always love having Richard Skipper on. Marcus Simeone, Sean Harkness. How much time, Jimmy?
A minute.
I better go fast. Okay, I'm putting the phone down, Leah, and I'm going to race through this.
Go ahead.
Okay, so Marcus, Sean, and Lena. Then we had the Oscar recap with Annette Zito and Lavinia. Mama's Boys were on. Pat Kilty and Trevi calling in from Massachusetts. Johnny Tomorrow, David Foley Jr., Tara Connor Jones, Randy Witherspoon, Mario Cantone. My God, was that a fun episode. Ken Pearlstein and Liz Stanton, Massimilio Sims and Brady Cudmore, Yuval David and Erin Cherry. She won an Emmy the week after that. Mark Hartman, Mia Gentili, no relation. Michael Isaacs and Darrell Anthony. That was a hot episode. The birthday show with Judy, Lavinia, and Chris. Willie Martinez, Frank Cena, Brian Belovich, Dominic Pupa. And let me see, almost done here. Oh boy, yeah. And then we had the regulars and irregular show. And then Family 101 in Boston. Last week was Bobby Belfry, Jamie McGonigal called in. And last but not least, Lynn Portis, genius. And I did the All Request Live show with Dr. Jackie Cohen. Next week, Dr. Jackie is going to be here. Jay Rivera, please come back every Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern. If you don't catch us live, then you can watch us on replays. You can listen on Spotify, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Spreaker. I want a special thank you to Jim Bell, our producer and engineer. If it wasn't for Jim Bell, I wouldn't be here. Thank you, Joe Savino, Joe Rocks. I love you guys. Thank you, On Radio, for inviting me 2 years ago. I am so happy to be here. We'll see you next week, everybody. Good night.